Executive Chris Ramsaroop, who is now an organizer with Justice for Migrant Workers. He was there when we first worked on this plaque, and he will say a few words on behalf of the students.
So, good afternoon. I remember 1989 very well. I was 14 years old, and I remember being glued to the TV every day watching with hope, watching with joy, watching students and workers coming together and being defiant and seeing the idealism in their eyes and their faces and not really being sure about what happened, but having that hope for freedom, having that hope for democracy. And I remember on June 4th waking up, and I remember crying, and I remember being in shock and watching what happened and seeing people very much not different than me dying, laying down their lives for the simple idea of having a democracy. And many of the other kids around me were really upset as well. And in our school we organized vigils to remember all those students. And those images have never left my mind. They've never left my heart, and they've never left my spirit. Similar with the students in South Africa, Chile, across the world, watching this vibrancy. I think this is the reason why I come year after year. This is why I'm part of this and why I continue to be here. And in 1998, I had the honor of marching this procession with Wang Dan. And that was the first time that he came out of jail. And I was here with him, and just being able to embrace and being part of that was amazing. It was so inspiring. And also meeting so many other survivors and other people who were able to escape. I remember that 1998 and meeting with them. And those are those memories that you don't forget, that you carry forward. And I also want to say that we never forget. We never forget. I understand that the current Hong Kong Federation of Students have taken to the press and to the community to denounce the activists who are fighting for Tiananmen Square. And now, as an elder, I could say to them, those who forget the past are destined to repeat it. Please, students, please, comrades, don't attack our elders. Don't attack those who fought in the past. Our fight is their fight. And to our government, this is not about free trade. This is about human rights. This is about student rights. This is about workers' rights. And this is about the right to form independent democratic unions. And as we move forward, we say we never forget. But it's about building a future together, an international community based on the human rights, based on worker rights, and based on the foundation of democracy. And I think our challenge for next year and the years go on, as we say never forget, we say we build a future for our children and their grandchildren, that those deaths, those sacrifices will not be in vain. So together, we will never forget Tiananmen Square.
We'll never forget. Thank you, thank you. Watch it. 刚才 Chris 他1989年的时候，他14岁，在电视看到那个坦克，那个学生在示威，然后坦克屠杀，这对他来讲留下很深的印象。那1998年王丹放着监狱出来以后，第一次来多伦多 ，Chris 跟他一起也参加这个游行纪念6·4，所以他是呼吁大家，我们其实这个行动不是说年轻的跟老一辈的分开，而且是在我们怎么样团结起来，要求平反6·4，要求争取一个更平等的社会。谢谢。